Hi everyone, it's Shabari here and welcome to the World Vegan Summer Market. And I'm delighted to have with me today Kanika from NihKan, and I'm going to be doing a featured stallholder spotlight interview with Kanika. So Kanika is actually the founder of NihKan Evolve Naturally. They are a small business that provides gluten-free and plant-based products with convenience, health, and taste. And NihKan brings together traditional healthy flavors in a convenient form. The meaning of the word NihKan is one who brings good things, and their logo is very unique. It's a combination of Sanskrit and English words depicting the confluence of Indian traditional foundation and methodologies with modern global innovative food practices. And being a startup in this D2C space of brands, the products are universal and can be consumed by a global population. And dehydrated foods are always associated with convenience in consumer segments till yet, but now there is a need to associate them with health and nutrition as well. And I'll be asking Kanika more about that. And so dehydration of specialized niche ingredients like green bananas for producing the most healthy and versatile flour, or using dehydration technology for making ready-to-eat sprouted grains and sprouted flours, is an evolution in itself. And the distinct features are that NihKan's products are caters to 3 C's of the consumer segment: concern, condition, and convenience. And the company's current product range includes green banana flour, dehydrated sprouts of mixed grains, sprouted millets, and lentil-based flours, and whole grain cookies. So NihKan serves people with food intolerances, gut health problems, obesity management, and nutritional deficiencies for all age groups. Basically consumers who are looking for convenient foods with a combination of the right nutrition. And currently NihKan is present in India and in the UK, and they follow the best-in-class sustainable food practices. So if you have any questions for Kanika, please put it in the comments section, and I shall ask those questions to Kanika during the course of the interview. So I'm just going to bring on Kanika. Hi Kanika, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm doing really great. Thanks Shabari for having me here with you. Thanks for this opportunity to speak to everyone.
You're welcome. So, Kanika, could you tell us a little bit more about NihKan, and what is the inspiration behind your company, and why did you start?
So basically, the whole idea came as we belong to a family business wherein we are suppliers for the exclusive and specialized ingredients in the cosmetics and pharmaceuticals company range, actually. And we always wanted to do something in the food industry line, and we all are very foodie. And being a woman entrepreneur, being a mother of 2 kids, so I always were looking for something in the nutrition and the health line. And the concept came in with a very small project which came to us by a person, by a relative of ours. So my in-laws actually belong to a small town called as Jalgaon in India, and over there there was a project which came like for the green bananas. So green bananas were basically produced there. It's the biggest cultivation of India in Jalgaon, and they were small farmers who were actually using these bananas. They're drying them and then grinding them and making a flour out of it. And the flour can be used as a replacement for the wheat flour for your refined flour in a lot of recipes, for healthy recipes, for people who can't eat wheat, they can replace banana flour in the recipes. So when this project came to us, it came in 2019, and when we started doing analysis and research on this, we came across that there were a lot of limitations on this and how we can evolve in this complete technology of dehydration. That's why the solar conduction dehydration methodology, we search for it, and we try to use it for producing green banana flour for our brand. And we launched our first product in August 2020 during the COVID times, actually. And so banana flour was the most healthiest range. We have got tremendous, awesome response in the initial few 6 months from India. We have put across our product and on e-commerce website all across India. And the whole cycle got inspired, basically. Then the whole new range over there now.
Wonderful, thank you. And in your introduction, I mentioned about your sustainable practices. Could you tell us a little bit about your sustainable practices? Because this is quite an important issue for a lot of people, and they would be very interested to know, how you are sustainable,
Yes.
what your practices are.
So, yeah, sure, Shabari. So, basically, sustainable practices includes a lot of things, right from sourcing the product, then the production, manufacturing, actually supplying the product to the end consumers. So, when we say sourcing of the products, we are sourcing it from the actual source where the highest production of these grains and the green bananas are there, like from, I said, from the straight Jalgaon. Similarly, for the grains, we are sourcing it from UP. So what happens, being in agricultural produce, there are a lot of problems with the microbial contamination. So, so ethically speaking, we are using 100% natural and best dehydration methods so that the microbial contamination does not come in our products, which we are giving for consumers to consume. So our sourcing methods from the farmers are from the closest area from where our production units are, and whatever is the waste material, in case of like banana skins, in case of grains, there's a lot of water which is being used for sprouting. So all these are basically recycled and reused as a compost even in the farming and even in our own production units. So also we are moving towards, as plastic is now banning, everybody's moving towards more recyclable options. So even as a company, as a brand, we are trying to focus our levels best to go for 100% recyclable packaging options also for the consumers, keeping in mind that the product remains safe in itself, because the moisture should not go inside the product for a better shelf life. So yeah.
That's great. Thank you, Kanika, for sharing that. And so what, how do you decide which farmers that you want to work with?
So it's basically a very simple question. So basically, wherever we have our production units, the closest we approach the farmers community out there, because they are the people whom we think as part of the community also to help them to source materials from them. It becomes easy because then the transshipment cost between the materials from another also reduces for us. So and basically farmers who are following the best practices, like in Jalgaon, like the cultivation in itself is a disease free. It's called like drip irrigation is being followed there, which is a very sustainable method of irrigation for giving a very versatile product. So so similar practices we look into it. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you, Kanika. And can I ask you, in regards to your products, if you can maybe show like some examples of some of your products and what the nutritional benefits are?
Yeah, sure. So basically, as we're talking here in the vegan group, and so products are basically as in the introduction also you said the products are for vegan diet people, for people who are following gluten free, who are suffering from celiac diseases. So these products, basically consumers who are into this category are basically not getting complete nutrition. So what our focus is to give more nutrition and products to them, so that for their better healthy life. So all our products, if I just show a pack of us, so see, this is like a green banana flour, which is a major hit product. So the USP, if you say it's 100% vegan flour, because it's derived from a fruit powder, like which is banana. Similar to that, we have sprouted grains, so which is like your actual millet grains, and your pulses, your legumes, which is like beans, mung beans, your chickpeas. So all these are 100% gluten free also, and they're naturally gluten free, I can say, and even naturally vegan also. So these are the best USPs, plus 100% natural methodology which we are using for production. There are no additives which are used in any of our flours. All are 100% done without any addition of any color or any artificial flavor. So it gives them consumers a lot of variety and options to use in different forms. Maybe it's a baking, maybe it's just making a crepes out of it. So basically we're trying to keep our products very simple with a very clean label, I can say. Which a consumer can read ingredients, follow some instructions, and yeah, good to go. So yeah.
That's great, thank you. And with some of the posts that you have made on the World Vegan Summer Market, you've spoken about gut health, so and reducing. Like blood sugar levels, helping with people who have diabetes. In what way do your products help with gut health and help with reducing blood sugars? Could you tell the viewers at home a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So basically, the products are, so for example, green banana flour. It's 10% is in the body. It passes through your stomach, through your small intestine, and through your colon, and into out of your body. So a high fiber diet, actually, if you're consuming green banana flour as part of your daily healthy diet, like maybe just a tablespoon of it, will help you improving your gut health, because it will just pass it through your gut, and it will help in making it very easy to digest. Similarly, sprouted foods. So sprouted foods also, so the current range which we're having is like rich in protein, high potassium, high iron, so high fiber elements. So even in the sprouted grains, the fiber percentage is around 8 to 10% roughly, and it will behave in the same manner. So a lot of people nowadays are using these flours as a prebiotic intake. So just having a scoop of say sprouted millet flour, and just mix it. Even you can make a vegan milk out of it. You can just like put some water in it and make vegan milk and have it in your meals as a milk. And so this way, there are a lot of ways we do share recipes with our consumers, which can help them improve the gut health. We have awesome responses from our existing consumers who are using it on a daily basis and have felt difference with their gut health problems.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, Kanika. And can I ask, what are the easy ways to cook vegan recipes with your products?
So for example, like I think pancakes are the most lovable recipe, which I think everybody love to have it as a breakfast item, be it an adult or a kid. So we also have a ready pancake mix. If I'll just show you that. So for example, this product. This is a pancake and a waffle mix. It's basically the best thing about this is there's no sugar in this. So as we said, we don't add any additives. So we're not even putting any salt, any sugar. It has 0 level of sodium, 0 level of say sugar in it. So and just add some honey or a maple syrup for a sweet dish. And if you want to have a savory, you can make crepes out of it. So you can just mix it with the water, put some spices, herbs, maybe some cheese and some bell peppers, and you can make some crepes out of this. It's very, very healthy and nutritious. Similarly, we have a very, very good flour for making your crepes, which is a legume, super legume mix. So basically, this is a mix of 7 legumes, which includes mung bean, moch bean, horse gram, brown chickpeas,
You've actually frozen on my screen. I'm not sure if the viewers at home can see you frozen, but yeah. Okay, you're back again.
Yeah, I'm back again. So I was talking about the recipes, the vegan recipes, and the best part, which we have received a tremendous amount of interest, is on the dehydrated sprouts. So basically, these sprouts are ready to be used. You have to just boil in again water for 5 minutes for rehydrating them, and just add
Mm.
some veggies, and they're good to go as a salad, as your sandwich fillings, as your crepe fillings, as even in India we make curries using these. A lot of nutritionists actually tell us to sprout a grain before actually using it in your gravy and a curries. It gives you higher protein intake. It's very easy to digest. So in India, we do follow on a regular basis using these kind of sprouts as a grain and use it in a curries with chapati. So you can use in a similar way.
That's really interesting, actually, in regards to the sprouts, sprouting your beans. What would you say are the benefits of sprouting your beans, rather than sort of ordinary beans? I mean, are there any health benefits to that?
Yeah, of course, there are a lot of tons of health benefits using sprouted grains. So basically, all the grains which are like legumes or millets, they are having a very hard barrier, like a skin on them, which is hard to digest. People who are suffering from, say, gluten allergy problems or who having a gut issues problem, they can't digest the grain in itself. So basically, sprouting will actually break that barrier, the natural barrier of those grains, help in increasing the nutrition value. They aid in the greater digestibility, and even I can say they help in activating all the starch and the protein and the phytic acid which are there in the grains, which makes the grain more and more nutritious. And so once basically the grain is all sprouted, you can actually use it. It gives you very, very nice flavor, aroma, even the texture, beautiful texture. And the flowers, if you use sprouted flowers, you will actually, if you try it once, you will actually see the difference of having a normal and vegan flour versus the sprouted flour. So basically, sprouting will actually bring that barrier, the natural barrier of those grains, and
Oh, you have frozen again from my side. Hopefully, it's just temporary again. Yeah, so I've just had a couple of questions that have come in from the viewers at home. So when you're back again, Kanika, I will ask you those questions. Oh, we've lost Kanika. I think it's to do with her internet connection. And I mean, the great thing about this is that the fact that Kanika is in India, and because of technology, I'm able to conduct this interview with India. But yes, sometimes it is a fact that that technology can let you down, and this is one of those cases. But Kanika is back again, so I'm just going to bring her back on. Hi, Kanika.
Hi,
Yes,
I'm so
I was.
sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no problem at all. It happens. I was just explaining to the viewers at home with regards to technology letting you down. But this is great that we have this technology in the first place, because I'm now chatting with you, and you're based in India. So this is the great thing, despite the tech issues. So I'm not sure if you heard me mention that I've had a couple of questions that have come
Sure.
in. So let me have a look. So I'll just bring that up. Interesting range of products. Are there recommended recipes available for the range? You've already talked about the easiest recipes. Now, what would you say are your
Right.
favorite recipes that are vegan?
Yeah, so basically, just to answer this, so recommended recipes for the range. So basically, our products are currently available in UK via Amazon, and whenever we receive an order on the Amazon, the consumer get a free recipe book along with every order, and there are like a lot of recipes out there, how to use the product, what are the different kind of versatile cuisines you can make actually from these products. And so my favorite of all these, it's very difficult to say because it's like my baby out there, and I have to choose between which one I like the most. But yeah, banana flour, because it's the first one which we have launched in the market, and consumers have showered us with their love and with their feedback, the recipes also. So we get on our Instagram account, we get a lot of recipes from the bloggers, from direct users, how they're using it in their daily routine. So it gives us immense pleasure actually to know more about our products from the other people, how versatile it can be.
Definitely. And I do remember actually when you made your banana flour post, that was really, really popular, and it was interesting to myself as well. So I actually tagged quite a number of people that I thought would be interested, and yeah, that actually your post had a lot of interaction. And I think because like with a lot of people, it's not readily available in the UK. So my question with regards to your green banana flour, what are the benefits over yellow bananas, and what you mentioned about some vegan
Right,
recipes that you can make using the green banana flours, but
right.
yeah, if the people at home might be thinking, well, why green bananas? What's the benefits over yellow bananas? Could you perhaps explain a little bit more about that?
Uh, yeah, sure, sure. So basically, the ripened yellow banana is basically high in potassium, yes, but it's high in sugar also. So people who are looking for a very, very high energetic, instant energy meal, they generally go for ripened yellow bananas. But when a banana is in a raw form, very, very green form, it's high in starch and not in sugar. So sugar percentage is the sugar present in a raw green banana, and it's very high in the starch. So this starch is called as a resistant starch, which basically like your carbohydrate, if I can say, it's nearly say around 80 grams per 100 gram, but the 10 but the 50 to 60%, as per the research and as per the testing reports which we have got, to 60% of that carbohydrate is a resistant starch. So actually, it's a really, really good product wherein you are actually following a keto diet or a low carb diet. So when you're intaking, for example, just one serving of 50 grams kind of a thing, so hardly like 50% is resistant starch in it, and you're actually having a low carb diet. So that's the best part of it. Yeah. So I think, yeah, raw green bananas, people are unaware of the health benefits of it. But once people get used to it, once they don't know about how effective it is in the daily diet pattern, it's a great product to consume.
That's brilliant. Thank you. So we've had another question come in from one of the viewers at home. What's the best way for a customer to order in the UK? Is there a local distributor so international post is not needed?
Yeah, so basically, as I already said, our products are available on Amazon.uk, and you can directly order from there, from directly consumer. If you are currently, we are looking for distributor connects. We are already speaking to a lot of distributors, and soon we are hoping to get our product on the shelves in the retail outlets in UK. We are participating in a bread and jam festival, which is happening in July this month in UK, and we are actually introducing our products, presenting our products in front of a lot of retailers of UK. So we are keeping our fingers crossed and hope to get some good response on that.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's really exciting that that you're actually going to be here. So in terms of shipping, so at the moment your products are available in India, but also on Amazon UK. Do you have any plans for branching out? I mean, I've had somebody from America and also someone from Canada asking me actually whether in the future your products may be available there.
Yes. To be really honest, we are already talking to few of the distributors, even in US and Canada, and hopefully online you will see us just maybe by next month on Amazon.com and on Canada as well on CA, and hope to get the distributors out there and. Should be actually we are waiting to serve all the consumers who are looking for such a product. And if in case you really want to try these products and are okay with an international shipping cost, we would work out the best prices for you, and we can ship directly from India directly to your place. Maybe some quantities needs to be decided upon, but that should be fine, yeah, with us. So do let us know. Do please mail us, I guess, and Shabri can share our email IDs and our phone numbers, and you can please do in touch with us for any such requirements.
Absolutely. I will share Kanika's details in the chat as well after the interview. So if anybody who is based in Canada or America who would like to make an order, then you can actually contact Kanika directly. Fabulous. So let's have a look at lots of comments coming in. Easy to cook and tastes amazing. I think that's probably, it says Facebook user, but I think it's probably somebody who's already using your products. Yeah. Whereabouts in India in India is Kanika?
I'm in Mumbai. I'm to Mumbai, so I've been in Mumbai, India. Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's have a look. I love the sprouted
flowers. But I have a great love for London, so I keep traveling to London almost once in 6 months. My family stays in London as well, so.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful! So you actually come here every 6 months then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Generally, yeah. During the COVID times, it was a little difficult, but yes. Yeah, we're trying to. Do it, follow it every year. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I have another Facebook user saying, love the sprouted flowers too. They are so adaptable to any recipe. Yeah, so you've got some fans watching here as well, so that's brilliant. Right, so in
Yes,
terms of your so in terms of your sprouted flowers as well, you earlier on you mentioned what are the benefits of health regarding sprouted items. So could you perhaps go into what the benefits are in the sprouted flower form as opposed to the sprouted beans. So in terms of the flowers themselves, how is it beneficial
uh,
to people's health?
yeah. So basically, difference between grain and a flour. So grain is basically like an ready to eat product, which wherein you can just boil it and have it as in a new recipe of salads and all. In case of sprouted flours, basically we are milling the grains and making it into a flour form. So it's basically just a grounded form. And so usage wise, what we have received as a response from a lot of our consumers, it's a great, basically, they have told us like in the baking industry, it's really great because there are a lot of benefits when you use a sprouted flour in the baking. For example, in your muffins or in your cakes, it gives you less of a kneading time is required because already you need gases and starches basically to remove it when you're making it. So already sprouted grains are already being soaked into water for so long. So generally, a grain is required like 2 to 3 days of a time to soak in a water to have and then we dehydrate. The entire process of making a sprouted flour is in itself is so enhanced that when you're actually using it directly in your any baking, so the fermentation actually is not that much level of required, so it becomes very easier to use it directly. As I said, even for making vegan milk, you can just like mix it in a little volumes of water and just steam it, and you will get nice millet milk out of that. And even in baking, so when you're mixing to make a bread, for example, you will get a really great texture. You will get that elasticity, you will get that volume which you need in your baked goods. So I would say try it to believe it, basically. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And as I was mentioning earlier, that's really amazing that you can make vegan milk out of your flowers as well. And you mentioned that it's all gluten free. So does that also mean that those who suffer from celiac disease, they can have your products as well?
Yes, Shabari. So basically, people who are gluten sensitive can easily consume our products because these are tested for them. The gluten percentages are tested in each of our products. The products are of high quality. And I can say the best thing is there's no microbial. So we do regular testing of a product for microbial contamination. A lot of people ask us a question like there are a lot of markets wherein the fresh sprouts are also available for consumption. Like the consumer can directly go to the market, buy a fresh sprout and consume it. So why dehydrated one? So we always say you need to know a few things when you're buying the fresh sprouts from the market. One is the water used in that sprouting, because that's a major thing of any contamination what from water.
I think I've lost you from my side again, Kanika. Hopefully, it's just
Sorry. Oh God.
no,
I don't know
that's
what's happening today. Yeah, it's raining high in Mumbai. I don't know, maybe raining is causing all the harm to the network.
yes. These things
Yeah,
happen. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Sorry.
I did
So
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, no. So in terms of your products as well, there was a question on one of your posts that you made in regards to whether your products are organic. Could you could you let us know if your products are organic, or if not, is that something that you may be thinking of in the future? Oh, you're frozen again, Kanika. Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to look through the questions and the comments. Let's have a look. Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid both have ancestry from the Indian subcontinent. Yes, that's correct. It will be interesting to see what happens in the coming days and coming months. Sorry, we've lost Kanika again. No, she's back again. No problem. Hi, Kanika. Yes, so no problem at all. I was just reading out a comment from one of the Facebook viewers. Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid have both have ancestry from the Indian subcontinent. So that's fantastic that that they have represented us. And I was just mentioning it'll be interesting to see in terms of British politics what happens in the coming days and coming months. Yeah. but
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
my
absolutely.
question was one of the people who made a comment on one of your posts in regards to whether your products are organic. I wanted to ask that question about whether your products are organic, and if not, are you looking to get organic certification in the future?
Right, Shabari. So currently we're not as such organic certified. There are a lot of things behind it. It's a very long and a lengthy process for any company to get that process done. But yes, we are in a phase of getting started with it. And to rest assured, like we are actually sourcing all the materials which are like 100% natural and without any adding of any preservative or chemicals into the process. But yes, as a certification sake, we have to follow all those norms of being a certified company, and we're looking forward to it in few months to come. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. And so in terms of your dehydrated sprouts, how would you I think you did answer this before, in how you would cook your dehydrated sprouts and what their health benefits are, as opposed to dried beans, because at home I would think that the viewers at home would probably be using dried beans or tinned beans even, and so they may not know too much about your dehydrated sprouts, and so could you maybe explain to the viewers at home
Yes, actually.
about that?
Yeah, actually, I was telling something about the microbial contamination when I logged off earlier. The difference between, yeah. So basically, even with the canned food, so when major of the like products like chickpeas are available in a canned form nowadays a lot, and people are it's so convenient to be used. But a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times it's been added with a lot of salt, sugar, and preservatives inside. So you need to look for the consumers who are not willing to actually go for a canned food would obviously will go for an option of a fresh grains. And when you are actually, because these are so hard grains, it takes a lot of time for them. You have to keep overnight soaking into the water and then using it again next time, and then boiling it for like almost say half an hour time, and then using it. So even we are working on some of our NPDs, which are new development projects, wherein we are actually giving an option of sprouted chickpeas as well, which can be ready to be used in just 10 minutes boil. And and those will be very, very lighter to digest, because as chickpeas are very hard bean, they take a lot of people avoid to have chickpeas because of the hardness in it and a lot of pressure on your stomach. But with the sprouted grains, that would be an added advantage. And and you have to rest assured on the quality, because sprouted grains and which are dehydrated, they don't have a moisture in them. So moisture is like hardly 1.5% or less than that. So there's no microbial contamination which can happen in a dried grain. Whereas the fresh sprouts which are available in the market may get attracted to the microbial bacterial contamination because they have the moisture in them. That's a major benefit you can get by using it at your convenience at home with the dehydrated sprouts. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Kanika. And are there any beans that you can't sprout? Like, just as an example, I know that kidney beans, they have a particular protein inside it that is dangerous and can cause blood coagulation because there's some kind of protein. I've forgotten the name of it, but if you don't cook kidney beans properly in the way that they should be cooked, in other words, they have to be vigorously boiled for 10 minutes, and then soaked overnight, boiled for 10 minutes, and then also continue to be cooked for another hour. So the whole process is going to take hours. I from my understanding, things like kidney beans cannot be sprouted. Are there any other beans that can't be sprouted?
So there are a lot of varieties actually which come in the kidney bean. In India also, like we are actually working on kidney beans as a project as well, along with our chickpeas. Yes, so we are also experimenting a few whatever the variety of kidney beans which can be actually sprouted and which can give that kind of convenience to the consumers. So probably I'll be able to, if this product can be a successful, I think this will actually help a lot of consumers in the daily life, because you can directly just use the kidney beans, the dehydrated kidney beans, which are already sprouted, which will not be hard on their digestive system. So currently, like as and when we'll progress on this, I'll keep a post on it.
Wonderful. So I've had another comment come in. Always cook your kidney beans well. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I guess from a can. It is. I think a lot of people want that convenience, and that's why they use canned foods. So canned beans, but what you're talking about, Kanika, is a really excellent way of people actually having convenience foods with a lot more health benefits as well as you've mentioned. So we're looking forward to knowing when your sprouted chickpeas and your sprouted kidney beans products will be out in the future. Yeah. So, what would you say is your best seller, Kanika?
Sorry, come again.
What would you say is your best seller out of all the ranges of your of the products you have, your flours, your dehydrated sprouts, etc.? What's your best seller?
Yeah, so it keeps on changing monthly, but we are Amazon's best seller for banana flour. We have been awarded with a badge of Amazon UK for that. Yes, and the next is I think pancake mix is also going really good because it gives again the convenience. You don't have to think how to use a banana flour. So our pancake mix is a mix of banana flour and millets as well. So both the benefits you're getting, it's high protein, high fiber, and great to be used. So these two products are a hit as of now. And dehydrated sprouts is booming because we just launched, I think like just 3 months back, we have launched our sprouted range. So I'm sure it's going to pick up soon. Yes.
That's wonderful. And to the viewers at home, if you do have any other questions for Kanika, please put it in the comments section. Otherwise, I will be putting Kanika's details in the comments for anyone who wants to get in touch with Kanika directly after the interview. So final question is, what message would you like to leave our viewers at home with?
I guess try to introduce more variety of things in your diet. So, if you're following a vegan diet, a lot of people are constrained themselves from using only fruits, vegetables, but grains are also a part of a very, very important as part of your diet. Even for gluten-free people, basically they are relying, most of the products which are in a processed form, I can say, in the markets are based on rice flour, potato starch, a lot of starches in that. Which are not actually giving you that nutrition value. So try to switch over to a lot of grains which are available, legumes, multiple type of lentils and beans, and sprouting is of course added benefit to it. And millets is basically very, very way ahead in nutrition. So try to have diversity of grains in your diet for as more nutrition, more health. So yeah, thank you so much, Shabri, for having me here today, and thank you all the viewers.
You're welcome, Kanika. It's been an absolute pleasure to interview you, and thank you to the viewers at home as well for joining me, for joining us. If you are watching on a replay, don't forget to put #replay in the comments section. Kanika, you mentioned earlier about you're going to be here exhibiting at the Bread and Jam Festival. Could you tell the viewers at home when that is? And then also, if you could put that in the comments as well, because I'm sure a lot of people who are watching that they'd love to meet you face to face.
Sure. So basically, the festival is gonna happen on 19th and 20th of July. This month in Islington in London, and it's a private event actually, which has been for the business owners, for the brand owners, and a lot of retailers will be present there. And NihKan will be represented by our business consultant, which is located in UK itself. Her name is Nikki McKenzie, and she'll be representing NihKan out there. I won't be able to actually come this time there, but my visa just expired. I have to renew it. So, but please do drop me a mail if you have any interest of meeting me. So next time I'll keep a schedule for that, and we can obviously meet online, face to face, anytime. So thank you all very much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, that's right. It's the Bread and Jam Festival. Whereabouts is it, Kanika, the Bread and Jam Festival?
Islington. It's Islington Business Centre,
yes.
In London, in the central London, yeah.
Wonderful. And you mentioned it's on the 19th of July, is it?
19th and 20th, yeah, 2 days, the 2 days event, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kanika. As I mentioned, it's been absolutely wonderful to interview you and to get to know, the founder behind NihKan and your inspiration, the story of NihKan, and then also the health benefits of your range of products as well. So thank you once again, and thank you to the viewers at home, and we shall I mean, there'll be more events coming up in the summer market, so I shall keep everyone posted, and in the meantime, have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.